Hey guys, and welcome to the arena tutorial for the Spanish. Now that's a sieve I really like, so let's see what it has. It's a gunpowder and monk civilization. Builders work 30% faster, this will be crucial for our strategy. Blacksmith upgrades don't cost gold. Cannon galleons, we don't care, water is terrible. Gunpowder units fire 15% faster. Unique unit is a conquistador. And you also have the Donkey Monk and Inquisition. Monks convert faster. Supremacy, villagers stronger in combat. And team bonus is trade units generate 25% gold. So this civ has great infantry, fully upgraded champions, fully upgraded halbs, paladins, siege rams, cannons, also blacksmith upgrades, great monks, and conks. And we are gonna use the conks today, so let's see. Let's check the game. I'll be playing Dobbs, he's playing S, the Teutons, and let's go over the build order and our strategy. So we are gonna go for the conks. To be honest, I wanted to show you a strategy called Siege Tower Castle Drop, which, well, Spanish is one of the few civs that can pull it off, but unfortunately I didn't go for it in the end, because, well, we will see what will happen. So in the end I went conks here, and let's go over the build order for conks. So we started with 6 on food, quite standard start, 6 on food, 4 on wood. Then, as usual, 1 on the boar. I went a bit early on the boar here because I didn't find the sheep, so you can play with it a bit. So I went for the bear first, and then 4 on berries, 1 more on boar, so we end up with 20, all on food up to 20. Then we go 2 more on wood. Obviously we need our ibexes / deers. Then 2 on gold and 3 on stone. So while we click the village, we have 6 on wood, 2 on gold, 3 on stone, and the rest on food, 4 on them on berries. Okay, so we're going up. We want to get our castle up, so we need to be on stone. Once we hit Feudal Age, market, blacksmith, then we can add 2 more on gold, so we have 4, and our 3 villagers that were making the buildings on stone. So while upping, you see that it's quite balanced. 6 on stone, 4 on gold, 4 on this lumber camp, 5 here, 1 less, 1 more on wood, doesn't really matter, and the rest on food. Okay, so usually you need to decide if you want to go forward, if you want to be aggressive or not. Sometimes you want to make the castle at home if you're facing a civ that will probably go for scouts or archers, such as Britons. You don't want to get killed by archers, so make the castle at home. For civs like Franks or Khmer or so, you might be scared of scouts, so you don't want to go forward. Versus Teutons, I was quite sure that he will go for monks, so I thought to myself, well, you know what, let's go forward. And I was still kind of scared that he will have something. I was thinking, okay, maybe I will do Siege Tower Castle drop, maybe I'll just do an aggressive castle, maybe he will have military. So usually I send 6 villagers forward if I just do a forward castle, and I said 10 if I go for a Siege Tower Castle drop. This game I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so I sent 8 in between. So we still have 6 on stone, 3 on gold, 6 on wood, and the rest on food. And as soon as I reach Castle Age, first thing I do is Loom, because, well, I was still scared that he will do something. And to my surprise, this is something I did not really expect. He was going for the archers, and that's the worst thing for me, because you can see I was already preparing houses, so I can wall myself in case you go for scouts, but I didn't really expect those archers. So you can see my panic here. I really panicked. I started trying to wall my defense and I realized, well, that's not gonna help, right? So I decided to do a panic tower. And why a panic tower might be good here? Because I'm Spanish, and Spanish builds so faster. So even though he had 5 archers on me, even with fletching, you see, I was still getting the tower up. Because the injured villagers were going back, running away, and I lost only 1 villager in the end. That move I did here was, I was over panicking, I forgot that I made 1 siege workshop. So I made 2 siege workshop by mistake, and I only later realized it. I had to delete this now. I still didn't notice what I'm doing, even though I was making a scorp. Now I realized, then I deleted it. I really didn't need to. But now I had a tower up, so it was really hard for him to keep his archers alive. But he made the siege workshop, and could I see it already? No, I couldn't see it yet. But now when he deleted the one, I realized that something bad is coming. So I decided I need a mangonel. I made a second scorpion, just to deal with this easier. You can see scorpions are great versus archers, but they're terrible versus mangonels. So I really needed a mangonel of my own. Lost another villager, which was bad, but as long as the tower was up, I was fine. You can see, like, if you have at least a decent micro, like, I'm not saying my micro is anywhere good, as long as you can have decent micro, you can try and hide the villagers inside and run away from the mangonel, because it's Spanish villagers, so even if you send them out for a few seconds to build and then garrison them back in, you can get a lot of percent up. But I got my mangonel out, and here micro was super crucial. Like, you want to snipe the injured mangonel. This was so lucky, killing both villagers and killing his mangonel. So 1 mangonel killed 2 of his own and 2 villagers, and that's when I realized, okay, the castle is going up. We are fine. So in the end, I lost how many? 2 villagers only, and he lost so much. And this is where we start going conks. You can see that now we really need food, so I started to add farms, and we really need gold. And also, I didn't move villagers from the stone, because that castle is nice and all, but it's not really hurting his economy. I wanted to do a second castle on his base, but I also needed to mass conks. So the compromise here was to leave 6 on stone and get like around 10. 11 and 10 will be great on... that was very lucky by me here. So 11, 10 will be great on food, and like 10 on gold, and you can keep spamming those conks and villagers non-stop. Obviously we're gonna stay 1 town center because, well, we don't have economy for both boom and keep making military. Okay, so now I realized I want to do a castle here, or somewhere forward. But I was scared that he will have monks, that he will have archers, he will have his own siege. So I wanted to make my own mangonel, and I wanted to take the siege workshop down before I go in. Because this siege workshop, even though, yeah, it's under fire and so, but in combination with archers and monks, it can do a lot of damage to my conks. So I was waiting with the conks on one side, the castle from the other side, just waiting for that siege workshop to go down, snapping some mangonels, and yeah, now I'm doing my own mangonel, and okay, this is something that I need to explain. You think, okay, well, I have 5 villagers here, I can get a castle up, look at my ambitious castle. But, well, those 5 villagers are so injured, and they will die easily, so I brought 6 more villagers back from my base. I used the wood villagers, because I don't really need wood at the moment. 6 more from my base to get this castle up, because I knew if I get this castle up, it's game over. And with those injured villagers, it's a bit dangerous. Okay, so I was waiting for my mangonel to come. I knew he couldn't stop my mangonel because, well, no way he has Marx's redemption after this investment, and he didn't have a siege workshop of his own because I killed his. I even brought the injured villagers because, well, every worker matters, and with Spanish villagers, with 11 villagers, his castle should go up quite fast, and it means he has no main gold, his main town center is under fire, and I will have full control of what's going on. So you don't really need a lot of micro, you just need to keep your mangonel around your villagers till the castle get up, and then I was started to make ramps to take those buildings down. And well, I knew I'll have to raid soon. But till my Rams came, I decided you can heal your conks in the castle. It's quite good if you don't have any monks. Just keep them in. Economy wise, you see, we're still very low. It's all in, but you don't really need a lot of economy for this, as we said. So you make rams to kill those buildings. Those buildings are so annoying to lose them. You lose the market and you need to invest more wood. You lose houses. But you just need to keep your mangonels alive. And it's so easy to send conks in. Just get the snipe and run back. Yeah, you might lose a conquer too, but well, he has no siege, and then my siege can do the damage versus the archers. And here is the game ending move. Like I saw, did I see this already? I saw it later. No, that's why I was doing the tower. I want to see where his economy is. I got a bit scared by his imp time here, but I knew that I have the stone. If I get another castle even deeper in his economy, it's basically game over. I kept trying to get snipes, and well, that's why we go all in, town center, we don't care, man. We want to get this castle up. Those are Spanish villagers, and even if I lost my mangonels, if that castle goes up, he has no economy whatsoever and it's game over. And those again are Spanish villagers. 11 villagers build the castle up so fast, and Count can finish the game meanwhile. Yeah. So that's how you go all in with Spanish, boys. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you in the next ones. Bye bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.